a number of the guys, like Troy Hill, they didn't know his name. When he came on the field to kick the field goal, Bill Frederick was relating the story, like all the offensive linemen looked at each other and they said, "Who's this guy?" You just say on our...
And with 11 seconds left, field goal kicker appears to be the walk-on, Pat Viancourt. On the high snap, ball on the tee, the kick is up. It's long enough, it's high enough, and the kick is good! A walk-on! Pat Viancourt wins the football game for Pitt.
Up the Pitt media guide, which lists every player on the squad, 3 pages of them, and there is no Pat Viancourt. Does anybody know where Pat Viancourt is from? What class he is in?
The reason that they probably didn't know who I was because, there were more players than there were jersey numbers, right? So being a freshman walk-on third-string kicker, I was given number 2. And there was also another an upperclassman, Brian Davis, who was number 2 at the time. So they're looking at, me walking out going, okay, this, this doesn't seem like the guy that we know. Snuffy had missed 2 short field goals, unfortunately. And so they said to me, "Hey, look, if we get another shot, you're going in." So, which was quite an accelerated process, given that, went from being an unknown third-string walk-on to about to, potentially walk in and kick a field goal to hopefully win the game. And I went out, and I was a left-footed kicker, and John Kajemi, who held for Eric Schubert, the starting kicker, was right-footed. So I kind of had to give John, like, hey, you got to get on the other side. It won't work this way. Which that in of itself kind of created a little bit of angst, I think, for everybody. And just went in and followed my process. And fortunately, when I looked up and saw the ball going through the uprights, to say it was surreal was quite surreal. It was an understatement.
How did it feel to be under approximately 35 guys weighing 225 pounds each? What was what was that like?
Yeah, it was at one point I was kind of going, okay, this is getting a little excessive. I need to get out of here. And then finally, it started to kind of disband, and and then I had to go out and kick off. And then hearing Myron and Bill, obviously after the game, hearing replays on the radio, on TV, it was pretty funny. And, something I'd seen Myron and Bill, for years. For a few years, I worked in Pittsburgh after college before moving out to the East Coast. And I'd see both of them around, and always had some, good laughs and memories about it. So, but yeah, that's really kind of the story.